Hey Collective, this is Robin, Apex Healing Tarot 777. Y'all come on in. Today's message is going to be a pick a card reading, so you get to choose what card speaks to you. We're going to be talking about taking your power back. You have a firm foundation, but we're going to go a little further into finding out your strengths, what you may not be seeing, and what you can do to consider next, and depending on the answers that you get, if that makes sense. So, this pick a card reading is all about you. So, take your time, select your card. The first card we have is Indecisive. There's a lot going on in this card. The second card we have is Love. And the third card is Turmoil. All right. So take as much time as you need, and I will see you on the other side. Hey, Pal One. If you chose Indecisive, this is your reading. So just feeling the energy of this card. You may be someone who knows a lot of things. You may be someone who has various connections. Part one, you are very highly intelligent. You just, it seems like you know things, even though you didn't learn them here on this earth. I'm hearing chakras. You may be trying to balance your chakras. This may be a vulnerable time for you where you are trying to make sense of everything. And it seems like you're getting stuck because maybe you have too many options, too many opportunities. You don't know where to go. You don't know. It's like your mind and your intuition are pulling you in opposite directions. And maybe this is because you may have listened to your intuition. You may not have listened to your intuition in a past situation, and it led to an unfavorable outcome. And now uh, an important opportunity exists that you need to make a decision on, and you're like stuck in fear because you're thinking about just like these little um, black circles. It's like your brain, your synapses in your brain. Those are the neurological connections in your brain. You're overthinking, and the answer may be right in front of you. You're going to have to make a decision. You know that. but you are concerned about making the right decision. What is going to be the right decision for me in the long term? You are stuck, fearful, doubting yourself. Something is incomplete. You chose this pal because now it's time for you to stop this. Stop it now. You're stalling. It's time for you to take control of your life, of the situation, whatever it is you're facing, and do what needs to be done. And it's not going to make everyone won't be happy. We can't please everyone. It's about making the right decision, following your heart. What's the right decision for you? Because after you make this important decision, it's going to bring about, you're going to feel like a weight is lifted off your shoulders. And then you're going to realize, why did I take so long to make this decision? I could have made this like 2 or 3 months ago. Could be 2 or 3 years ago, 2 or 3 days ago. But you're tormenting yourself in this indecision energy. Go to your quiet space, listen to yourself. That is where the answers will be for you. Part one. All right. So let's get into your reading. Let's get into it. So the first question is going to be, what are your strengths? Ancestors, spirit guides. What is Pile One's strength? I'll push this up here so I can get the full view. What are Pile One's strengths? What are Pile One's strengths? Mm-hmm. What are Pile One's strengths? Hmm. We have Corn Mother, the seed. One of your strengths, Pile One, is you recognize an opportunity. You're patient in going after what you want. I see the dragonflies are here. Dragonflies are adaptable, flexible, knowing that whatever you plant now, whatever you go after now, is going to reap. Whatever you put your intention into is going to reap a bountiful harvest. So maybe in the past you've planted seeds that weren't fruitful. You went after situations that didn't, I'm hearing, turned out to be rotten or didn't grow. I'm hearing there's a window of opportunity right now to plant something, to nourish it, to pay attention to it and watch it grow, whether it's a relationship, a job, whatever situation. You take what fits in your situation. But there's an opportunity for you to watch things grow around you. But this opportunity won't last long. If we don't plant it, if we don't nourish it, if we don't water it, I'm hearing this opportunity is going to fly away. You are the seed, Pile One. You are intelligent, but sometimes your mind and your overthinking may get in the way. You know what to invest in. You have a keen sight. I'm hearing you have a business mind, right? You can spot business opportunities. You can spot good career opportunities as well. Say if you need to study or if you want to advance at work, you are willing to do the work. Pile One, you are a hard worker and you are ready to do the work to reap the benefits, the long term benefits. You are someone who sets goals and achieves those, no matter what the cost. But you're indecisive about something right now. Hmm. Let's see. What is Pile One not seeing? What is Pile One not seeing? This indecisive energy that causes them to be indecisive. What is Pile One not seeing? Ooh, not all these. Okay, let's do it again. What is Pile One not seeing? Two of them going to come up. What is Pile One not seeing? Can I have one spirit? One card spirit. I need to pull it. What is Pile One not seeing? Pick one. We have La Rona, the monster, the torment. Wow. Pile One, you are holding on from past grief, past pain, past trauma. Whatever this is, you are holding this deep within your psyche. Maybe someone did you wrong in the past. You felt betrayed. You felt a loss. And you swore to yourself that you will never feel this way again. I don't know if y'all familiar with this. I think it's a Mexican tale folklore about. It was a movie about La Llorona. She was a woman who had lost her child, and she vowed because of that loss. She had a vengeance and took Correct me if I'm wrong. Took her pain and her grief out on, I don't remember if it was other children or people in general who she came in contact with, or who got close to her. Your soul is being tormented. Through the wind, through the storms, she's holding this baby in her arms. And that's how she makes her decisions. She has lost many others. Through your indecision, your inability to make a decision, it's causing you torment, and it's causing others who you come in contact with. They feel your hurt and your pain. So even though you may try to hide it, they can feel that energy. They can feel your energy. So it's time for you to release that. Release that pain and heartache that comes with not making a decision. Hmm. Okay. What does Pile One need to know? What does Pile One need to know, Spirit? What does Pile One need to know about this indecisive energy? We have heroine. Amba Shikandi, the Avenger. Wow. Powerful. Pile One, you don't take no shit. When someone does you wrong, when some don't, when someone does your family wrong, I feel it's they have a target on their back. If you want something, you go after it with a fierceness. That's what's really inside you. And perhaps this fierceness is so strong that you might try to, um, I'm hearing, like you build a fire and it gets too strong and you smolder it or try to put it out. Maybe this is a person that has done you wrong in the past, and a new opportunity presents itself with somebody new, and you're indecisive and you're stuck in fear because you wonder, what if I make the wrong decision? What if this doesn't turn out right? The last time I did this, I felt like I felt an agony, I felt a pain because I invested in the wrong thing. And then when it didn't turn out right. My feelings and my emotions were so strong that I felt like I could do something that I regretted. So, Pile One, just be mindful that you have this fierceness within inside of you. And it feeds off this grief and this pain. And it's a healthy way for us to control our emotions. When things trigger us, it's important for us to find healthy ways to cope in situations. Healthy ways. Unhealthy ways, maybe drinking, drugs, too much of anything is not balanced. So find healthy and balanced ways to deal with this pain that you're holding, that you're feeling inside. Because each day that you don't make a decision, this energy is festering inside you. Okay. What can Pile One do? What can Pile One consider doing about this situation? What can Pile One consider doing about this situation? Hmm. We have the burden. Baba Yagi, releasing burdens, sweeping out toxins, sweeping out negative energies, things that no longer serve us. Looking outside our house, looking outside ourselves to see what's serving you and what's not serving you. Becoming self aware of energies, of people, places, or things that may, that's keeping you in this frequency. How one, and I don't mean to sound harsh because we all do it. You may be your worst enemy. You're tormenting yourself for no reason. You may think the world is against you. You may think that you're the only one going through this situation. And I can assure you that you're not. You're isolating yourself, and that's not healthy. Maybe that's a coping mechanism of yours, that you isolate yourself when you feel this rage, when you feel this anger inside. Reach out your hand, allow others to help you. Accept the right help, though. You can handle this, Power One. You are smart. You know how to plant the seeds that grow in your life. You know how to plant the seeds that grow in your life. And it's your life. So live it, know it, own it. Whatever burdens that you've been tormented about, release these now so you can go after your passion and see the light inside you. Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors. I have one card for Pile One regarding their situation. One card for Pile One. Bright. Determination, beautiful. You are determined. Stay determined. Be determined. Don't give up. There's cycles in life. There's peaks and valleys as you're going up the hill, as you're challenging this obstacle. You may have to rest at times, but don't get stuck, because at the top there's a beautiful, wonderful light that's going to shine on you, and you're going to be successful. Don't quit. Don't quit. Fight for yourself, fight for your peace. Okay, we're going to get a final message. Oh, let's get a final message from Spirit and then we'll close out. Okay, ancestral spirit guides. What's Pile One? Pile One. What's your advice for Pile One regarding and taking their power back? What's your advice for Pile One? This one fell on the floor. I know that you've been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you are good enough or strong enough to do that which your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you really are more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take that leap of faith. Yes, it's up to you, Pile One. You are more than capable of making that indecisive decisive. Go for it. Okay, that's all I have for you, Pile One. I hope this message was helpful for you. I thank you. I'm wishing you all peace, love, and light. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Hello. If you picked Pile 2, welcome. If you picked this beautiful love card, it's a heart within a heart. You're protecting your heart. You're protecting that vulnerable space that is sensitive, that feels deeply. Hmm. You may be closed off emotionally. Pile 2. You may have loved something or someone with conditions, with expecting to get something back. Just think about how you love your children. A love for a child is pure and nurturing compared when we love other people. If we love a partner, that can be overwhelming sometimes because it's different. It's a different person. This is someone not that's unfamiliar to us, a new thing, and it can be passionate as well. And how to it's important for you to know that love, you love with your whole heart. And maybe sometimes that love is attached to emotions and it gets messy. And you've had to protect your heart with other people because they didn't treat your heart well. So you created this boundary. You give you give someone this heart, this outline heart, but not your true heart is inside. It's like in a cocoon protecting itself, resting. It's time for you to set boundaries with love, with someone you may have given unconditional love to, who didn't deserve that, who didn't respect your love. It wasn't mutual. You may have stayed in certain situations where your love wasn't being reciprocated. And when you do that, it dims your light and it lowers your self confidence. And you find yourself weaker to walk away. So if you pick this pile, and if you haven't already, Spirit is encouraging you to find and surround yourself with family and friends, those who signify, who show you love, right? Who can support you as you're moving through this heavy energy. Because you have a big heart, this big heart attracts energy, vampires, those people who take what they want and leave you fending for yourselves. You're finding the peace in this solution when you draw your heart back, draw your energy back, and put all this beautiful love into yourself. And when you're ready to be vulnerable with someone else, take it in small steps. There's no rush in healing, and allow love to redefine itself. So allow yourself to have a different experience. You know, or you can feel your intuition will tell you who to trust. Who can you trust? and don't stay in situations or things out of obligation. All right. So let's get on to your reading. Let's find out. Ancestors, spirit guides. What strength does Pile 2 have? Hmm. We have the Morgan, the hand of fate. Hmm. You're taking your power back. There's some kind of truth that you are looking. You're seeing things. Ooh, excuse me. You're seeing things for who they are, what they are. You're prepared to protect yourself, to protect your energy. You're not going to give anyone the sword to stab you in the back. You're getting messages from your spirit guides, from your spirit team. You've slayed a lot of emotions. You've overcame a lot. Maybe you think you're unlucky in love. You think you just keep attracting the same people in different bodies. Like, you're wondering, like, what? I mean, what's going on? Is it, is this my fate, or what am I doing to attract these kind of people? And that's when you have to look at yourself, how to and say, am I like sending off behaviors that are attracting these type of energies toward me? Because I see a big what is it, decoration or headdress, or maybe you dress well, maybe you like nice things, and that is attracting the people who are looking for resources, who are looking for people to help them. We're all attracted to, it's just human nature. If we have something, if someone has something that we want, we're going to be attracted to it naturally. Maybe you're attracting those type of people. How to, you are being called to be your authentic self. You don't need all the extra stuff. You don't need all the, I'm seeing he's wearing a mask as well. You're hiding your heart. You're protecting your heart. You have this I'm hearing ego that's going to protect you. This big ego that no one can penetrate through. Because you have vowed not to let anyone hurt you, hurt your heart. I'm hearing your heart is on ice. You have vowed not to let someone hurt you like they may have hurt you in the past. And as a result, you may be hurting others unintentionally or intentionally. Take it as it fits. But Spirit is calling you to be your own hero in love. Set boundaries. That's your strength. Take your power back. Okay. What is Pal 2 not seeing in this situation? What is Pal 2 not seeing in this situation? Love and the fate. What is Pal 2 not seeing? We have, oh, I can't pronounce this. We have the brave. You are not seeing that in spite of everything, you are a phoenix rising. You have fierce protection from your ancestors, from your spirit team. You may have had many betrayals, many losses in your life, but you have a foundation within you, a deep, strong foundation that always pulls you out of whatever you're going through. Things can knock you down, Pile 2, but you always get back up. You have a protective barrier around this foundation, around your feelings. And you may inadvertently, people may get burned if they mess with you in the wrong way. And it's like I want to say, I'm hearing psychological response or a response, yeah, to the pain that you have felt. And you're holding on to that. And it's smoldering and it's growing. These feelings that you have lie deep within. But something is growing. Something is there. You do have a heart, Pal, too. You do have a heart. Yes, I see it. But it's covered with all these skulls and it looks like a graveyard in there. You have to get through the heart. Hmm. People are going to have to work to you have you may have trust issues. That's what I'm trying to say. You do have trust issues, Pile, too. And we all have to. We all have them to some extent. That is what is blocking you right now. That is what you are not seeing. You wonder why your love life isn't going the way it should. I'm hearing not only your love life, if you're loving family or friends or whatnot. You may be loving with conditions. You may be giving people a kind of transactional sort of love that feels safe for you. Okay, what does Pile 2 need to know? What does pile 2 need to know about love? The hand of fate, the brave. But you are brave. You are fearless. This pile 2 about love. Okay, keep going. About love. Let's see. We have Baba Yaga, the burden. We had this in pile 1 as well. You may be, there's some messages you may have in pile 1 too. So what you need to know is you're carrying stuff that needs to let go, that you need to let go of. You're carrying pain, hurt. You're protecting, you're like overprotective of yourself because you love so deeply that people can't get beyond that barrier. And that's good. That keeps the wrong people out. But what about the people who truly care, who truly want to be there for you? You're blocking those people out. Try to take the mask off, be yourself. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to make the first move. That shows you live life with no regrets. Think about, what about the chances you didn't take in life because you wanted to play it safe? It's about going outside your house, your foundation, and looking at your decisions that you have made up to this point, and looking at your life and looking at yourself and seeing the things that you need to change. Mhm. Sweep away the dead things in your life so new beautiful things can grow. You're at the end of a cycle. You're at the end of a releasing this burden pile too. You are. You are not sitting in this self regret, this house right here, just looking outside the windows, taking no action. You have actually gone outside and seen yourself, seeing your situation for what it is, taking control of your life, of yourself, of your situation, and sweeping away and detoxing from all these negative people, standing up for yourself that do not mean you any good. You're releasing that burden. Well done. Well done. And it's going to take time. Just stay in the moment and be aware of your actions and what you are actually contributing to the situation, whether good or bad. Okay. What does pile 2 need to do or consider doing? What can they consider doing about the situation? We have 2. I just want 1. We have 1 on pile 2. Consider doing about the situation. And your answers may be coming to you in your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams at this time. We have the obsession. Mm. You may be obsessing about a love situation, whatever it is, you getting along with someone, and it's like consuming you. You're trapped in this obsession. It's like a rage. Wow. Look at her eyes. I mean, she is angry. This obsession, this uh unhealthy attachment is devouring your soul, your sense of self. Everything in your life is affected by love, being loved, how you were treated in love. You want to get back at people who done you wrong. How to, and we all do. We all do. But sometimes we have to allow, and it's easy to say, to allow the universe release that hurt and that pain to God, to universe, to the universe, and let them handle it. Because the energy that you put out is going to be returned to you. So you don't want this obsessive rage, angry energy anywhere near your aura. You're opening your heart right now. Don't let this pain pull you back in where you're going to be trapped in it, where you're going around and around cycles. You may have had different cycles with the same person that you keep going back to. And it keeps leading to the same result. What are you going to do to free yourself? You have to put out this fire. There's a lot of passion, energy, action. Like I said, you love deeply. And when you get hurt, watch out. It ain't pretty, pal, too, is it? It ain't pretty. You want to take your wrath, but the universe knows a thing or two about karma. So you don't have to worry if people do you wrong. It's going to come back to them. And the universe knows the person. They know how to hit them with karma that they'll feel. That it's going to impact them in a way that's going to spark change, or it's going to put them on their ass. So leave it up to the universe how to. It's okay. You're coming out of this. Don't let negative thoughts, feelings, actions hold you back. Open your heart. All right. Can we get a final? No. Can we get a message for Pal 2 regarding their situation? We have trust. Mm-hmm. Yes. Let go of those trust issues, Pal 2. Trust that the universe, trust that the ancestors trust that your spirit team, trust in yourself, that you can move forward as you learn yourself, as you open up that heart. Picture your heart in a beautiful light is moving towards your heart. And as it moves towards your heart, picture your heart opening and accepting that light and holding that in and connecting that trust in others. This is about allowing someone into your heart space, allowing those people who love you, who want to love you with no strings attached. Allow yourself to be loved, pal, too. Because love is a beautiful thing and it can be a horrible thing too. But you have been through the horrible things, so now it's time for you to experience the beautiful type of love. And we get that by loving ourselves, knowing what we want, who we are. All right, can we get a final message from Spirit from Pal for Pal 2? Sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. So leave behind all that has been weighing you down for so long and reach for opportunities that are waiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. The universe is saying, let go of the things that are holding you back and move forward to the things that that are here for you. The new opportunities, the new people. They're waiting for you, pal, to take that leap of faith and you won't regret it. That's beautiful. Beautiful message. I hope you guys found this message powerful. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe, share, comment. If this helped you, if this reading helped you, if this message helped you, I'm sending you all peace, love, and light. And I'll see you on the next reading and the next message. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. If you picked Turmoil, this is your message. This tree still stands. This tree represents you. You may be going through a lot right now, Pile 3. And it feels like your energy is being pulled from you. But how about you take a different perspective? How about we look at it, or you look at this situation, whatever you're going through, this challenging point in your life? How about you look at it as you are strong? You are rebuilding your foundation. All is not lost. Beneath the rubble, beneath I'm hearing foundation, crumbling foundation. ben- beneath what you thought you had planned. A beautiful energy still grows beneath all this. This is your life force. This is your determination. This is yourself regrowing into a stronger, more beautiful you. Challenges knock us down. We go through things that we had planned, that we thought we figured out, and life doesn't go that way, or something unexpected happens, something tragic, something that we didn't anticipate, a roadblock, a landmine, and now, pile three, you are trying to pick yourself up from the rubble, from the chaos, the confusion that you're left in. You're looking left and right, wondering how you're going to pick yourself up out of this situation. But no, in this opportunity right here, this turmoil allows you to reevaluate, how did you get here in the first place? What decisions led you here, Pile 3? And how you can choose to go a separate way, to do things differently. That's what growth is. That's what learning is. Because everything has been blown up. We can't go back to what was, right? We got to make something new. And you're being called, Pile 3, to make something new. And you're still standing, and you will. So let's get into your message. All right. Okay. So, ancestors, spirit guides. What is Pile 3's strength during this time? What is Pile 3's strength? Hmm. The wise old owl, the wheel. You can see things. You have foresight. Maybe you have felt something was off or something was coming. You tried to handle something, Pile 3, as long as you could. This wheel is talking about the cycles of life as well. Sometimes we're on we're up on the upside of the wheel where things are going good, things are going great, grand, and sometimes we on the bottom. And we all been there. So you're coming out of the bottom, being on the bottom of this wheel. And your ancestors, your spirit team, the divine, is giving you the guidance, the wisdom, and the knowledge to make changes, to tell you where to go, what you need to do. Are you listening? Or are you staying stuck in a sort of uh, shell shock in the middle of all this, in the middle of your situation? There's a beautiful owl. Owl represents wisdom. They represent so much more, but all I can think right now is wisdom. Connect to the spirit of the owl within you. Connect to that deeper knowing, that intuition, your third eye opening, and seeing the unseen, hearing the unheard, speaking the unknown. Speaking the unspoken, knowing the unknown. This is going to guide you out of this haze, because you're going stronger. You're getting your power back. You're getting your energy back. Everything is coming back to you. And through each decision you make, it's going to lead you to a beautiful space. You're getting your courage back. Pile 3. Take it back. I know I had visited it was like a safari zoo outside. They had this owl. And I connect with owls. So the owl had one eye open, like he was asleep when I looked at it. And then a few minutes later, when I turned around, it had both eyes closed, but its mouth was like moving, like it was talking, but it had both its eyes closed. And I was like energetically taking in all that knowledge that the owl was spiritually taking in, all that knowledge that the owl was saying. Even though there were no words spoken between us, I recognized that the owl was speaking to me, telling me the jewels and the wisdom that I needed to hear at that moment. And I'm glad I was present in the moment to recognize that. I thought that was so neat. And that's what you're in right now. The owl is speaking to you. Are you listening? Are you heeding its advice? What am I not? What are you not seeing? What is Pile 3 not seeing? What is Pile 3 not seeing? And what is Pile 3 not seeing? What is Pile 3 not seeing? Pick. What is Pile 3 not seeing? Sadness. what is it? Klidna, Klidna, the sadness. You're being swept away by grief, by sorrow, by pain. Your emotions are, you're deep in your feelings. Right now, pile three. Whatever has happened has left you like immobilized in your pain, in your sorrow, in your hurt. That's how you felt when whatever this situation was, when it just leveled, your foundation was crumbled. It just leveled your life. You felt like your life was in an upheaval. And I see two birds right here. So it could be a relationship. It could be your spirit guides, your spirit team leading you out of this sadness. There's three of them actually. One, two, three. Not two, it's three. So yeah, this is your spirit team, like leading you out of this heartache, this pain. Like I said, pile three, each day you are getting stronger. You're understanding what led, partially understanding, maybe understanding, take it as it fits, of why things had to happen the way they happened. You're choosing not to be a victim in your sadness. You're taking your power back, taking control of your life. You're understanding that sometimes stuff don't work out and trouble don't last always. So you're looking beyond your troubles. And that's important. That is the key. That is the anchor that is going to pull you out of that misery that you're in. And you realizing that there's life on the other side of what you're experiencing right now. And you're learning and you're growing. And it's beautiful. You may be depressed, may be anxious, and we all go through those emotions. That keep us stuck, but you're getting unstuck. And if you're not, if you still feel yourself in this rut, then please, I encourage you to get help, speak to a trusted advisor, speak to a mental health counselor, a trusted family or friend, because you are not alone. We've all experienced it. And once you reach out to others, those you can trust, when you get the bigger view, bigger picture of things, you realize, shit, when I was going through this, I felt like I was the only one in the world. I had the world on my shoulders. And I didn't know how I was going to get out of it. And each day I worked, and each day I felt a little lighter. I released. little burdens each day that allowed me to broaden my viewpoint of the situation. That's what you're not seeing. That you are no longer on the bottom. You are at the top. You are moving through this. You are moving through this, Pile 3. Okay. What does Pile 3 need to know? Just one. What does Pile 3 need to know? The Advocate. You have people fighting for you, Pile 3. I said your ancestors, the divine, your spirit team is here fighting, making changes behind the scenes that you don't see happening. Each day that you choose to understand, that you choose to take action, that you choose to be brave, you are fighting for yourself. If you were done wrong, Pile 3, you can best believe the universe, God, your spirit team are taking care of that other person, that situation. They're your advocate. They understand what you're going through, and they will fight for you so you can work on yourself. And I'm hearing the experiences that we go through in life, right? Even though no matter how unfair, how tragic, how painful they are, when we can get to a point in life where we can understand why those things had to happen to make us stronger, you are going to be an advocate for someone else who experienced the same things that you're feeling right now, Pile 3. Even though you may not realize it right now. This message is a confirmation that a future prediction that you are going to be the truth speaker for others. You are going to take up for others who were treated wrongly, similar, yeah, in the same situations as you were. And you're going to be fierce. And you're not going to take no prisoners because you know how it felt to be treated that way when you were in it. And that's how we can give back. That's why we experience all those unfavorable experiences so we can help others, help them process, help them get out of those situations as well. That's beautiful. Don't let Pile 3, you don't let anything hold you down. That's the wisdom in this message. You're going to use your pain, You're going to transmute that pain into power, into strength, and into growth. Okay. What can Pile 3 consider doing? Okay. Just one, please. What can Pile 3 consider doing about this situation? Spirit. What can Pile 3 consider doing about this situation? Okay, that was one. What can Pile 3 consider doing about this? We have the power broker. Wow. I say you were going to be the intermediary. You are moving to a position of power over your situation, over this turmoil. You're starting to see the other side of things. There's royalty inside you. There's royalty in your DNA. There's a strength. There's a warrior spirit. There is an unseen. You have the gift of sight. The spiritual gift of sight. Of reading people. Of knowing what direction to move, how to move. Of being and sitting on the position of power to be able to negotiate. I say you're going to be an advocate. This is part of being an advocate. You're going to pull yourself, you are pulling yourself out of this traumatic experience. And you so bad, you're going to be the head of it. The head of your own life. Other people are going to look to you to help them deal with. I'm hearing similar things. So you may become a counselor. You may help children. Whatever it is, whatever you have experienced. You may become a grief counselor. You know your situation. But you are going to be the intermediary to make things happen for others. For you're going to give a voice to the voiceless. Pile 3. Because your voice is fierce. It aligns with who you are. It aligns with your ancestor spirit. So if you haven't already, you are being urged to be that advocate. Help others who've been through what you've been through. Okay. Ancestors, spirit guides. Can you give us, what do you want us to know? We have reflection. Mirror. There's two sides of every coin. People are going to see themselves in you, and you're going to do the same for them, to them. They're going to see you as someone who rose above the situation, and you're going to see them as someone who understands what it meant to go through this situation. And that's a beautiful reflection. That's a beautiful energy. And that's going to be what brings you together. To see different sides of people, different personalities you're going to experience, different parts of the world, different nationalities. It's like looking at yourself and gaining strength and nourishment from that. Gaining a sense of, this is what I was meant to do. This is what I was meant to be. Pile 3. That's beautiful. All right, let's get a final message from the universe. In relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. Yes, Pile 3. If anything, Spirit has taught me that you look for the actions and not the words of people. Because people can tell you anything, but it's in how they show up. How consistent are they? And then another message, you have two messages. Your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold only a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. Yes, Pile 3, you have overcame a lot. You are overcoming a lot. Take each day, each moment, step by step, and know that soon you will be in the energy of strength to help others because you helped yourself. Okay, that's the message I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this message, this reading. This message helped me as well. When I do these readings, it's like I'm reading for myself too. So y'all like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate you all. I wish you peace, love, and light. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.